Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another Fortnite related video for you. I know it's been a while since I said I had some of these Fortnite toys. I've just had so much going on and I haven't gotten a chance to review them yet, so I'm finally getting around to it. We have the Fortnite Squad Mode pack. So I'm collecting these, what are they, 4-inch figures? The smaller scale figures basically, because they have different size classes. I think there's like a 7-inch one that's more detailed, that sort of thing. But these are the size classes. This is the one that I'm collecting. And the squad mode pack is really cool because you get 4 characters in one, and these are like some popular ones that people know about. Rex, Cuddle Team Leader, Bright Bomber, and Ragnarok. And so you get all in one set, which is really, really neat. But if you want some of the associated pieces, like some of the associated back blings and harvesting tools and that sort of thing, you're going to have to get some of the other sets that I have already reviewed and will review. So you kind of have to mix and match to collect the full complete set if you really want them. But if you just want these actual specific figures, then, you know, here it is right here. Although some of them do match, like you have that one right there with the Bright Bomber, I think. So some of these match, but there are other, you know, other pieces. I think it's more the back blings that you have to get separately. But regardless, here they are. So let's take a quick look at the box and we'll get these open. So lots of pieces inside. You get 4 figures, as you can see, 5 weapons right there, 4 harvesting tools, and 4 building materials. So there's a nice set to get you started. And again, there's the 4 right there. Also available, the following here. A couple of these I've already reviewed as part of other sets, and the rest of these are in Series 1, which I will be reviewing very, very soon as well. But also, since it's been a while that I've reviewed these, Series 2 is actually already out, and I have Series 2, so I'll be reviewing that too as well coming up. So, anyways, let's get this open and take a look. Alright, here they are out of the packaging, so let's take a look. So before we jump in, I want to show you the weapons that you get in the set. So here we have these legendary weapons right here, and they are the dual pistols. So very simple, very basic, but you know, they get the job done. There you go. Then, and if you can't remember what's what, by the way, it comes with the same standard checklist, because I can't remember all these. I had to look it up. So this one, I believe, so this is the purple, so this is Epic, and this is the Scoped Assault Rifle, I believe. So there you have it. So if there are specific ones that you really like, then, you know, these are worth collecting, especially because you have the different variants of like epic or legendary, or you know, like you have a legendary right here, and this is the heavy shotgun. So if you want those legendary weapons, then at least so far these weapons have been exclusive to certain packs. Like they're not really random. So if there's a very specific color combination, like a rarity and a specific weapon type, then you can like know which set to buy. Like if you want that legendary heavy shotgun for your figure, then you buy this set, you know. And then last but not least, we have this right here, which is the purple Epic rarity, and I believe this is the semi-auto sniper rifle. So there you have it. So pretty cool. It's you know, nice to have those collections. And again, I do like that it's set, so you know, like every set that you buy, you're getting a different version, like a different weapon type or different rarity. So you're not really getting like doubles of stuff. I like that. That's nice. The other thing that you get in this set are the 4 building pieces right here. And we're just going to get this out of the way. Because I did a review of the, was it the Turbo Builder set? Is that what it's called? But the set that had like a ton of build pieces. I hate these build pieces. I really do. If you want to make something super basic, like a wall or something, like, hey, go for it, more power to you. But these things are incredibly frustrating. And they feel like they're going to break every time I do something. Like, it's just, like doing a wall, not too bad. So it kind of lulls you in a false sense of security. You're like, all right, I'm making progress. I can do it. It's great. And then you start to build something more complicated and it just, you know, falls apart. It's just, well, it doesn't fall apart. It's just you can't put it together properly. It's so difficult. Okay, so I built a wall. We're good. I'm satisfied. That's it. I'm not going to spend time on these build pieces. I hate them. They're not good. If you want to build stuff, don't buy these toys. I'm sorry. I don't like them. But what I do like are these figures. So let's jump into the actual figures. So we're going to start with Rex. Excuse me, the one thing that I wanted to mention that I was talking about earlier, so if you buy some of the other sets, like one of the other ones that I reviewed had the back bling that goes with Rex. So if you just buy this 4-pack, the squad mode set, you're not going to get the appropriate back blings for these characters. So if you want the back blings, you're going to have to buy some of these other things, so then you can put it all together and get the full thing, which is, you know, I guess if there's certain characters that you really want to get a full set of, I guess that kind of sucks because you're going to have to buy multiple things, but at the same time, I also like that you know which things to buy to get which items, you know? Although this back bling, I don't know if it's just this one or what, but it's like, it's kind of like hanging outwards a little, so it looks kind of awkward, but whatever. I don't know. I don't really need the back blings. I feel like the figures themselves are pretty cool. So here it is. Here's Rex right here. So the harvesting tool that he has is the party animal. So just going by the picture right there, you can see, you know, the party animal right there. So it's of the epic variety, purple. So yeah, let me actually take this off and let's just take a look at the tool first. So it's a slurp. Not much paint to it, but you know, it's pretty decent. There you go. And then you have Rex right here. This is one of those classic characters. I do like this this design as well. So I think I have Rex. I have that skin in my game. So this is definitely one that's pretty cool. Cool design, and it looks nice as a figure. You know, the one thing though about this figure that I'm not the biggest fan of is I thought at first that this was all molded on, but they actually, this piece right here, the T-Rex head, just comes right off. My guess is it's to save money because as you'll notice, right, the face right there, what do you notice about the face? It's very similar, maybe not 100% exact, but they could have used a similar mold and modified it slightly or something to save on cost, maybe, I don't know. And then they just plop this on top. I'm really not quite sure, but I don't know. I kind of would have liked if it was molded on because then it wouldn't be all like floppy like that. You know, like you can see it kind of easily just twist to the side a little. But maybe some people like that. I don't know. Maybe some people prefer the removable piece. I guess it gives you flexibility as well. So, you know, there's that, I guess. So, yeah. As far as, well, there's the details you can see. Right, but then as far as articulation goes, all these figures are going to be pretty similar, unless they have certain things that inhibit their movement. But in his case, you know, the head will rotate around. Again, this thing kind of gets in the way, so I'll just show you without it. Moves up and down slightly, but the arms do rotate and then move upwards. And then you also have rotation right here, and movement in and out. And then the hand will rotate as well and also move in and out. So you get a decent bit of motion. Okay. So that will be the same on both sides. Then the upper half of the body right here, this top piece moves up and down, side to side. Then this whole top half rotates as well. The legs move forward. Not really back too much, but does move to the side. This whole top piece rotates. Double joint right there at the knee. And then the feet move up and down and also swivel around. So, good amount of range of motion. So definitely lots of poses that you can do with the figures, which is great. So I do appreciate that. Okay, so there you go. There's Rex. So then we have the Cuddle Team Leader. And so the harvesting tool, that is with this figure here, is the Tat Axe. So there you go. Okay. So it's the Tat Axe, and this is the rare blue rarity. Okay, you have the heart on the other side, but there's nothing going over it like there. So yeah, that's alright. Cuddle Team Leader, again, another one of those sort of seemingly iconic characters. At least, you know, when you see Fortnite, you do see this character present quite a bit. So there you have it. Pretty good detail. You know, a lot of these figures have pretty nice detail and paint. I do like the purple they used. It's got a bit of a metallic shine to it, which is cool. Even down to like the little, almost looks like scuff marks right there in the leg. So some nice little detailing right here on the back as well. And even actually right here. So yeah, a decent bit of detail. As far as the figure itself, this head is not removable. It almost looks like it, but you see it's just a peg in there, so it would just pop off basically as the full head. But it rotates around, moves up and down quite a bit. Arms move around. There you go. Then you have rotation here, as well as movement in and out. And then the hands rotate and move in and out as well. Okay. This whole piece moves. The whole top half of the body technically can, but I don't want to mess with it too much. Same standard range of motion. Oh, and this popped right off. Double joint right there. And then the feet move up and down and swivel. So, same range of motion for the most part. So there you go. Pretty good figure overall. I think it definitely looks really nice. Okay. So, there's Cuddle Team Leader. So on to the Bright Bomber right here. Another sort of Fortnite classic, if you will. So these are the ones that they're kind of starting out with. So as far as the harvesting tool then, so this is the Rainbow Smash harvesting tool. So there you go. Pretty decent. Okay. And here's the Bright Bomber. Good bit of detail. You know, I like the design on the shirt right there. You can see the llama. Good bits of color all throughout. A little bit of color on the back. Yeah, so overall I think they did a good job with the detail here. So, looks good. Definitely a cool looking figure. As far as range of motion then, so the head does rotate around, and actually the nice thing is the ponytail actually, I don't know if it fully swivels necessarily, but like if you're rotating, you see how it kind of gets in the way, but you can keep going because it moves out of the way and then it will move back down. So it does have some range of motion, which is nice, you know, for head tilt there. Arms, pretty standard movement as well. Again, same thing. In fact, I'm not even going to go through the whole song and dance again. I'm just going to let you know if anything is different. But everything on this figure, at least, is the exact same as what we've seen so far. So, there you have it. So that leaves us with Ragnarok right here. There we go. Another cool looking figure. Definitely like this design. This was, I believe, one of the skins, like, for the season pass that you could upgrade. So I think I have the Ragnarok skin, but I haven't fully like leveled it up to get the full design, you know. So I have like a piece of it. But he's got this harvesting tool right here, which is the Permafrost right there. So definitely looks pretty cool. I like the sort of translucent blue they use to symbolize something like ice. So looks pretty cool. And then the figure itself got a nice amount of detail. This guy looks pretty cool. And again, you got like the translucent blue that they use there for the, like on the face there, the beard. So that's pretty cool looking. Nice bit of detail all around. Yeah, they did a good job. Even on the back, full bit of detail. Yeah, I think they did a really cool job at portraying this character. Even the tips of the horns there, that translucent blue. So I think he looks really cool. I like the design, and it translates very well to a figure. This is a great one. In terms of articulation, again, it's going to be very similar, but you know, there's going to be certain things that might hinder some of the articulation on this one. In particular, that beard is going to stop his head from being able to tilt too much. And the shoulder blades will also stop the arms from being able to move upwards as much. But the rest of the articulation, actually the elbows are going to be hindered a little bit. They can't really move inwards as much because of this upper arm piece right there. And then, yeah, so this does move, the top part there, so you do have the same range of motion there. And then this piece here actually doesn't really affect the leg movement too much. It's actually pretty bendy, which is nice. So you really don't get that hindered. Everything else is pretty much the same. So it's really just the head movement and a little bit of the arms being able to move that high. But then again, this also does fold upwards a little too. So you actually still kind of can stretch it out. So it's actually not as restrictive as you would initially think, but still a little bit less than some of the other characters. But pretty cool. I think he looks really nice. So that is the squad mode pack. Is it worth it? I personally think so. I really like these Fortnite figures. I think they've done a great job at capturing the essence of the characters. They have good articulation, good paint and detail. And I like the little harvesting tools, the weapons here. In fact, actually, I didn't even show you any of these guys holding the weapons. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but you know, it's Fortnite, right? Like they need these to play. So there you go. Let's have some of these characters fighting, and so you can have them displayed however you want. I think these are all pretty cool. My only gripe about the Fortnite toy line is the building materials. I think it's really frustrating for me personally. Maybe other people are different. But the nice thing about these is if you're not looking to like build some crazy things, right? Then instead, if I can even see, I feel like I'm about to break something. These things are just so, I don't know. But because of the little peg right there, and the fact that all the figures have the holes in the bottom, these almost act as like nice little display stands. So if you want to use them as display stands, that's fantastic. It works great. And that's what I would use these for, to be honest. I mean, these figures, you know, do an okay job of standing on their own. But for extra support, there you go, right? Like that doesn't hurt. That actually looks kind of nice. So that's what I would use the building materials for. So for that reason, you know, overall, I think this set is definitely worth purchasing. You have some iconic Fortnite characters with some great looking figures, and it's a nice set for any kid or any collector, anybody that really wants to just get started, because you got your harvesting tools, figures, building material, weapons. You got most everything that you would really need to start having some fun with these things. So that's that. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I have lots more reviews coming from the Fortnite toy line, so stay tuned for that. More figures on the way. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later.